All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our triple header here for you tonight. This is an AFC Central matchup. It'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Pittsburgh comes in at 7-7, and with a 7-7 record, they are in first place in the division. And the Browns, they come in at 6-8, one game back. Now, I do believe the Browns defeated the Steelers earlier in the season, if I'm not mistaken. I'll confirm that later. But if the Browns win, they tie the Steelers for first, they would be 7-8. And there is a danger that this division might not have a division winner with a winning record. I'm trying to find, let me see here, trying to find out where they played earlier. Let's see, I know they played earlier, and I'm still looking for it. Still looking. Let's see. When did they play? Back in Week 8. Yeah, Cleveland won 38-24. So if the Browns win, they would tie the Steelers for first, and they would have the tiebreaker head-to-head. And, of course, Cincinnati also at 6-8. They play the Bills next. So it's a big game here in the AFC Central. Evil Dead is now 111-75. He's 36 games over 500. TMG got the last game right. He's 13-10. Now here's where they differ. Evil Dead took the Steelers in this one, and let's see, TMG has taken the Browns in this one. We'll see what happens. All right, let's head out to Cleveland for this one. Steelers-Browns here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Brown Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Steelers and the Browns. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. A battle for first place in the AFC Central between the Steelers and the Browns. You wouldn't know it by their records, though. Steelers at 7-7, the Browns at 6-8. It's been a very weak division. When the leader of the division is 7-7, you know what type of year the division's had. Steelers will kick off. Browns will get it first. Run away, live from Cleveland. From the 2-yard line on the return, bringing it back for the Browns, trying to pick up the number 25, Kendall Watson. And now the starting quarterback, Garrett Green, the rookie out of West Virginia. Starting quarterback for your Cleveland Browns. The West Virginia Mountaineer from College Football 25. Browns will start from their own 27-yard line. Kind of a partly cloudy but cold day, about 42 degrees at kickoff here in Cleveland. On the shores of Lake Erie. Browns come out, 3 receivers to the near side. Green in the shotgun. Green hands off to Watson. And Watson out to the 31-yard line. Gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Eldon Burns on the tackle. 5th-year linebacker at UNLV. Watson in his 4th year out of Tennessee, the running back. Just underway, live from Cleveland. The second game of our triple header. No problem, TMG. You didn't miss much. Green looking, throws, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6. The Steelers at 7-7, the Browns at 6-8. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Browns at their own 31-yard line. Browns come out. Green in the shotgun, single back. Green drops back. Looking in trouble. He's going to get sacked back at the 23-yard line. On the sack, James Brand, the 7th-year linebacker out of Chattanooga. A loss of 7 yards, make it a loss of 8. It'll be 4th and 14. Logan Thomas will come in to punt for Cleveland, the rookie out of Auburn. The Browns go 3 and out on their opening drive. And back to punt is Thomas. Gets the punt away. Fielded at the 31-yard line. Bringing it back on the return is Brian Talbert. And Talbert brings it out to the 35-yard line. The Steelers starting quarterback, Tony McAvenue, in his 3rd year out of Washington State. So Cleveland went 3 and out. Let's see what the Steelers can do on their opening drive. Now, if the Steelers win, they win the AFC Central. The Bengals can't catch them. They could tie them. But the Steelers would have a better divisional record. The Steelers win the AFC Central with a win. They hand off to Mike Marshall. Marshall, no gain, out to the 35, but he's 2nd and 10. On the tackle, number 59, Randall Jordan, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Illinois. So the Dolphins are in as a wild card now. They won the earlier game, the game that just ended. They beat the Colts. So the Jets are in, the Raiders are in, and now the Dolphins are in the AFC. The Steelers can join them. McAvenue looking. McAvenue in trouble, throws deep, and throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. The Bills, in our next game against the Bengals, they can clinch a wild card. If they beat Cincinnati. 3rd and 10 from the 35-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue looking, throws near side. Caught by Kenneth Berry, the tight end, out to the 42. A gain of 7. He'll be shy of the first down. Antonio Gibson, the cornerback, made the tackle. It'll be 4th and 3. So the Browns punt on their opening drive, and the Steelers also punt on their opening drive. Both teams went 3 and out. Cody Meyer back to punt, gets the punt away. From the 12-yard line, on the return, Watson. And Watson out to the 19. Kendall Watson. Garrett Green will come back out to lead the offense. We're live from Cleveland. Both teams went 3 and out on their opening drives. This will be the Browns' second possession. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Browns come out. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green in trouble, and Green gets sacked back at the 9-yard line. A loss of 9 yards on the sack. Tyson Powers, the 7th-year defensive end out of Alabama, on the tackle for Pittsburgh. With our 3 games today, there is the possibility that each game a team will clinch the playoffs. Miami already has. The Steelers can with a win, and the Bills can if they win against the Bengals. And that'd be 5 of the 6 slots in the AFC. On 2nd and 19 from the 9-yard line, Green in the shotgun. Green, hands off. And on the carry, that was Marion Tubbs. And Tubbs gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 18 out to the 10-yard line. Tubbs in his 5th year out of Florida State. 3rd and 18 for the Browns. They come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green in trouble. Green gets sacked for the safety. On the sack, number 94, Travis Thomas, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Tennessee State, gets the sack and the safety. And the Steelers take a 2-0 lead. Browns not off to a good start. They don't have a first down yet, and they've just given up a safety. And now a free kick by Logan Thomas. Steelers take a 2-0 lead. They're actually using a tee. They can do that now, by the way. I didn't know if you knew that. From the 4-yard line on the return. Trying to pick up the number. Oh, look at this. Down the sideline, going all the way. Number 86, Eddie Terrell, coast to coast. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On the free kick. Are you kidding me? And just like that, the Steelers are up 8-0. That was some poor coverage by the Browns. I'll give you the exact yardage here in a second. Terrell from the 4-yard line. It's a 96-yard free kick touchdown. And now the Steelers lead it 8-0. What do you think of that, TMG? I know he took the Browns. And now for the extra point. Garrett Brown. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Steelers lead it 9-0. They scored 9 points in 10 seconds. Eddie Terrell, a 96-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And the Steelers go up 9-0. Wow. I think the Steelers want to wrap up the division. They will be division champs if they win. There's the kick. From the 4-yard line on the return. Trying to pick up the number 86, Tez Johnson, out to the 26-yard line. And that's where Cleveland will take over, 1st and 10. 4:40 left in the first quarter, down 9-0. A safety and a kickoff return for touchdown. Browns will have it at their own 26. 1st and 10 with 4:40 left in the first quarter. What do they call this stadium now? Huntington Bank Stadium? Is that what it's called now? I can't keep up. 1st and 10. Green. Play action. Green throws deep. And it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Samson Aaron, the 5th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. Steelers off to a fast start. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Spencer in motion, the tight end. Green hands off to Tubbs. And Marion Tubbs gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, on the tackle for the Steelers. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Jimmy Jam with TMG on this Wednesday afternoon, or night, I should say. 3rd and 10. Green looking. Green in trouble. Throws, gets it out to Tubbs, or actually Kendall Watson. And Watson only picks up a yard to the 27-yard line before being tackled by Tyson Powers. It'll be 4th down. The Browns are going to have to punt. Browns are off to a rotten start here. 3:55 and counting in the first quarter, down 9-0. They don't have a first down yet. Logan Thomas back to punt. Thomas gets the punt away. From the 25-yard line on the return is Talbert out to the 29. TMG's back. I'm going to need the Browns to get it together. Did you see the kickoff return for touchdown? On the ensuing free kick following the safety, Eddie Terrell ran it back 96 yards. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh now from the 29. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. Shanklin in motion. They hand it to him. And Ron Shanklin picks up a yard. That's it. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, number 97, Zach Norton, in his 4th year out of Central Florida. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 29-yard line. Three wide to the near side. McAvenue in the shotgun. You missed the safety then too, didn't you? McAvenue looking. Throws. Incomplete. He overthrows his receiver on the near sideline. It'll be 3rd and 9. Yeah, the Steelers got a sack in the end zone for a safety, and on the free kick, they've returned it for a touchdown. 3rd and 9 for the Steelers now from their own 29, 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue in trouble. He gets sacked back at the 18-yard line. A loss of 12 yards on the sack. It'll be 4th and 21. Angelo Weston on the sack for the Browns. The third-year defensive end out of Florida State. And now Pittsburgh will punt. Cody Meyer will come on. Cleveland doing Cleveland things at the start of this game. It's about right. Meyer back to punt on 4th and 21. Meyer gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded at the 38. Tackled immediately is Kendall Watson. We have an injury. That's Kevin Anderson, the linebacker. Shaken up on the play. Devin Anderson, the 4th-year linebacker out of Virginia. Garrett Green comes back in to lead the offense for Cleveland. Down 9-0 with 2:36 left in the first quarter. We have the Bills and the Bengals after this. We'll be in Cincinnati for that one. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green in trouble. Green gets sacked and fumbles. The Steelers pick it up. Eldon Burns. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. An 18-yard fumble return touchdown for Eldon Burns. Boy, the Steelers scoring every way but offensively. Jake Craven on the safety blitz got the sack and forced the fumble. Now consider this as the Steelers will come on to kick the extra point. The Steelers have a safety. That's a defensive score. A kickoff return for touchdown. That's a special team score. And now a fumble recovery touchdown, a defensive score. The Steelers have scored about to be 16 points, all without their offense. It's good. Steelers up 16-0 with 2:28 left here in the first quarter. Cleveland doing Cleveland things. You gotta like that. And the Browns find themselves down 16-0 with 2:28 left in the first quarter. Well, Evil Dead took the Steelers in this one. It's a good thing he did. Evil Dead is now 36 games over 500. He'll hit 40 before the week is over, I'm sure. There's the kick from the 5-yard line. Watson on the return out over the 25-30. And Kendall Watson out to the 31-yard line. And the Browns offense will come back out. As far as the Steelers are concerned, the Steelers can keep their offense on the sideline. Their defense is doing all the work today. First and 10 from the Browns, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Green drops back, looking. Green in trouble, rolls out, throws, caught by Corey Spencer out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first quarter, Steelers up 16-0. Steelers have made a statement early. 2nd and 6, everybody in tight for the Browns. Green under center. Green looking, throws quickly to Spencer. And Spencer picks up 2 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 38. Corey Spencer, the 9th-year tight end out of North Carolina. 1:35 and counting here in the first quarter. Big third down for the Browns, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green drops back. Green looking, throws. Caught by Tez Johnson out to the 44. And that'll be a gain of 6. First down, Cleveland at their own 44-yard line. I like TMG's comments. Cleveland doing Cleveland things. You'd be sad if it weren't true. First and 10 from their own 44. Green under center. Green looking, throws quickly outside. Caught by A.C. Marsh out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 7 into Steeler territory. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. So the Browns finally get into Steeler territory for the first time. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the Steeler 49. Green under center. Green looking, throws quickly. Caught by Corey Spencer out to the 44. A gain of 5, first down Cleveland. As we're down to 22 seconds left. Gonna get a t-shirt. Cleveland doing Cleveland things. I like that. I hear you. This might be the last play of the first quarter. Green hands off to Kendall Watson out to the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. At the end of 1, Steelers up 16-0 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome into, I think it's called Huntington Bank Stadium now. Cleveland, Ohio, 2nd and 9 from the 43-yard line. Steelers up 16-0. On 2nd and 9, they hand off to Tubbs around the outside. Marion Tubbs picks up the first down. 10 yards down to the 33-yard line. 5th year back out of Florida State. First down, Cleveland. Browns trying to get back in this game, down 16-0. Well, when you're picking for wins, you can't worry about who you like. You got to go with who you think's going to win. 1st and 10, the handoff. Nope, they don't. Green takes it around the outside and down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Garrett Green, the rookie out of West Virginia. Excuse my cough. 2nd and 4 from the 27-yard line. Green under center. Green to Tubbs around the outside, and Tubbs gets taken down by Eldon Burns at the 25. A gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. We have Bills and Bengals up next. A triple header tonight. We'll have a triple header tomorrow as well. 3rd and 2 from the 25-yard line. Green under center. Green hands off to Tubbs around the outside. And Tubbs very close to the marker. 2 yards out to the 23-yard line. It'll be 4th and inches. Let's see if Cleveland goes for it. This is true. Let's see if the Browns go for it. I would. Down by 16. They're going for it. Here we go. 4th and 6 or 4th and inches from the 23-yard line. Green throws quickly. Caught by Johnson. He holds on after being nailed twice. Good for 6 yards. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the 17-yard line. Nice call by Cleveland. Keeps the drive alive. I mean, at this point in the game, you've got to go for it. Everybody in tight. Green under center. 1st and 10. Single back. Green hands off to Tubbs. And Marion Tubbs to the 15. A gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. 5:50 and counting. Browns come out on 2nd and 8 from the 15-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green hands off to Watson. Watson, no gain. Actually lost 2 yards. Back to the 17-yard line. Be 3rd and 10. Coming in to make the tackle, Jake Craven comes in on the safety blitz, or the corner blitz, and makes the tackle. 3rd and 10 for the Browns now. 3 receivers to the far side. From the Steelers' 17-yard line. Green drops back. Throws outside. Caught by Tez Johnson out to the 12. A gain of 5. It'll be 4th and 5. Michael Miller, the safety, on the tackle. In his 7th year out of Florida State. Tez Johnson, the rookie out of Oregon. And now Connor Blanchard will come on. This will be from 29 yards to get the Browns on the board. Make it keep it a 2-score game. Kick is up, and it's good. Browns score, but the Steelers still lead it 16-3. Live from Huntington Bank Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. If the Steelers win, they wrap up the AFC Central Division title. And they're up by 13 at the moment. Who do they play next week? I'll tell you after the kickoff. There's the kick. From the 7-yard line on the return, Talbert. And Talbert out to the 26-yard line. Ryan Talbert. Next week, Pittsburgh will host Dallas to wrap up the regular season. And Cleveland will play out at the LA Chargers to wrap up the regular season. Yes, they did. 13-10. And you're now 111-75. You're 36 games over 500, Evil Dead. And your Steelers are off to a big start here. 1st and 10 from the 26. McAvenue throws, gets it out to Kenneth Berry, the tight end, out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh. The Dolphins clinch a wild card with that win over the Colts earlier. The Bills can clinch a wild card in the next game. The Steelers can clinch the division with a win here today. They hand off to Mike Marshall, and Marshall picks up 5 to the 46-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 5. Coming up on 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Steelers up 16-3. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue hands off to Talbert, and Brian Talbert picks up a yard to the 47-yard line and bring up 3rd and 4. On the tackle, number 50, Cameron Wright, in his 5th year out of Oregon. .325 and counting here in the first half. 3rd and 4 for the Steelers now, 4 wide. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws near side. Caught by Berry, but he only picks up 2 yards. The linebacker, Randall Jordan, comes up and makes the tackle in his 2nd year out of Illinois. It'll be 4th and 2. The Steelers will have to punt. Is momentum shifting in this game? The Browns have a chance to make it a 1-possession game. Cody Meyer will come in to punt. As soon as this punt's over, I'm going to step away for a play. I've got to get something real quick. Meyer gets the punt away. And that's going to be into the end zone touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Give me a play or two. I'll be right back. Can't be helped. Well, it looks like I missed a gain of 5. I'm back. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. It couldn't be helped. Appreciate that. Green back to throw. It is tipped at the line, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Browns at the 25-yard line. I was getting some heartburn. I had to get some milk. Green in the shotgun, 3rd and 5. Green looking. Green throws deep. Caught wide open down the sideline. Number 88, that's Miles Walker, out to the 43. 32 yards for Miles Walker, the fifth-year receiver out of Alabama. And that'll be a first down for the Browns. Well, the Browns were down 16-0, and now they're on the move. They can make this a 6-point game before halftime if they get a touchdown. That's the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Steelers up 16-3 here from Huntington Bank Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. 5 wide. Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 43. He throws down the middle. Caught by Corey Spencer down to the 32-yard line. That'll be another first down for Cleveland. A gain of 11. Down to the Steeler 32-yard line. Browns off to a slow start, but they seem to be moving now. 1:38 left in the half. 4 wide, single back, Green back. Dumps it off to Tubbs. A screen pass down the sideline. And he gets down to the 25-yard line, a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. 1:20 and counting. 2nd and 3 from the 25-yard line. 4 wide for Cleveland. Green in the shotgun. Down to a minute left in the half. Green looking, throws, caught. Miles Walker down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 12. First down Cleveland. And the Browns take a timeout with 56 seconds left. There it is, Huntington Bank Stadium. I see it now. I had it right. That's an update, by the way. They updated the stadium. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Now they shift. 4 wide. Green looking. Green throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A.C. Marsh. A 13-yard touchdown catch. The 5th-year receiver out of Penn State. Hauls it in for the touchdown. And the Browns have made it a one-possession game. Nice drive by Cleveland. The Browns are right back in it. I'm going to go over a scenario here. After the point after, Connor Blanchard. The kick is up, and it's good. All right, here's the scenario. If Cleveland wins, they'll be 7-8, and the Steelers would drop to 7-8. And it doesn't really matter what the Bengals do. But if the Steelers, Browns, and Bengals all lose next week, and the Browns beat the Steelers here, everybody in the AFC Central will have a losing record. Nobody will go to the playoffs. We'll have an extra wild card. From the 3-yard line, on the return, Brian Talbert. And Talbert comes out to the 27-yard line. I have a rule. If you finish with a losing record, you don't make the playoffs, even if you win your division. But if the Steelers win, they're guaranteed to finish at least 8-8. Cleveland would have to win today and then beat the Chargers next week. To finish 8-8. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue drops back, looking, throws, incomplete. It just makes sense. You'll still be division champs, you just won't be in the playoffs. We'll just take another wild card. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. The NFL should do the same thing, to be honest with you. 4 wide, McAvenue in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. McAvenue back, looking, throws, and it's caught by Kenneth Berry out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 7, it'll be 3rd and 3. It just makes sense. Not going to reward failure. Everybody in tight for the Steelers on 3rd and 3. 40 seconds left in the half. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. Throws. Caught on the sideline by James Goodwin in his 4th year out of Washington. Good for 8 yards and a timeout. Steelers take a timeout. Last season, the Bengals, it was just a 14-week season last season. The Bengals won with a 7-7 record. They barely made the playoffs. There is a scenario where the Bengals win the division. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. I'll tell you in a second. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Throws, and it's tipped at the line. Incomplete. If the Browns win today, and then they lose to the Chargers, and the Bengals win today, and they win next week, then the Bengals would be division champions. 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Throws underneath. Caught. Making the catch, Eddie Terrell out to the 49. A gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3. The Steelers would also have to lose to Dallas for that to happen. Timeout. Who do the Bengals play in week 16? I forget. 21 seconds left. Let me find out who Bengals play. Cincinnati's at Philadelphia. 3rd and 3 from the 49-yard line. 4 wide. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws deep. He's got a man wide open. Eddie Terrell all the way down to the 5-yard line. "46 yards. But the Steelers are out of timeouts. We go to halftime. Your halftime score, Pittsburgh 16, Cleveland 10. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Huntington Bank Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. We go to the second half. The Steelers lead the Browns 16-10. If the Steelers win, they are AFC Central champions. There's the kickoff. Steelers get the ball first from the 4-yard line. Talbert. Brian Talbert brings it out to the 23-yard line. The second year back out of Kentucky. Steelers up by 6. 16-10. Steelers were up 16-0, but the Browns came storming back. 10 unanswered points. Jimmy Jam with TMG here tonight. I think it's appropriate that TMG is here as we have both the Ohio teams playing tonight. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Throws downfield. Caught. Shanklin down the sideline. Ron Shanklin scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 77 yards. Ron Shanklin, the first play of the third quarter. The 9th-year receiver out of Oregon State. 77 yards and a touchdown. He just outran everybody. Ron Shanklin. And just like that, Pittsburgh's up 22-10. Up by 12. Let's see if they go for 2 here. I bet you they go for 2. Yeah, it was the same play right before halftime. You're right. They said, let's try it again. Steelers going for 2. 4 wide. They want to make it an even 14. McAvenue back. McAvenue looking. Throws. And it's caught by James Goodwin. The 2-point play is good. And the Steelers go up 24-10. It would make my life less of a headache if the Steelers win tonight. that I won't have to worry about a losing team winning the division. Because the worst, if the Steelers win tonight, the worst they can be is 8-8. So they'd get in. They will clinch with a win. Even if the Bengals manage to tie them, they would have a better divisional record on the Bengals. They split their 2 games. (24-10), the Steelers up. And now Garrett Brown will kick off. From the 6-yard line, on the return, Tez Johnson brings it back to the 26-yard line for the Browns, 1st and 10. Some highlights. Garrett Green getting sacked. And Garrett Green getting sacked for the safety. That was back in the first quarter. Browns down 24-10 with 7:44 left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Cleveland at their own 26-yard line. The Browns will have a new helmet next year for the upcoming season. It's opposite of that one. It's brown with orange and white stripes. I don't know if you've seen it yet. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. And they tried the end around to A.C. Marsh. It doesn't work. A loss of 2 yards on the tackle. James Garrison, the rookie out of Tennessee, the linebacker. A loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Yeah, it's the opposite of what they're wearing now. It's brown. I saw it the other day. It's brown and with orange and white stripes down the middle. Wherever it's orange, it's brown, and vice versa. 2nd and 12 from the 24-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws near side. Caught by Corey Spencer. And Spencer out to the 28. A gain of 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. I'm more of a traditionalist. I don't like the 15 different combinations. I try to put teams in the same uniform all season long. 3rd and 8 from the 28-yard line. 4 wide. Green back. Green dumps it off to Tubbs down the sideline. And Marion Tubbs gets nailed. I don't think he picked up the first down. He did not. It'll be 4th and 2. The Steelers converge and knock him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Nice play by the Steeler defense. Let's see if the Browns go for it. No, they'll punt. Logan Thomas back to punt for Cleveland. Thomas gets the punt away. From the 18-yard line, on the return, Talbot. And Brian Talbot out to the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Pittsburgh. They'll have it at their own 30-yard line. Excuse me. 6:16 left to play in the third quarter. Don't forget, we have the Bills and the Bengals up next. I know that TMG is looking forward to that one. McAvenue on 1st and 10 under center. McAvenue looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by James Goodwin out to the 41-yard line. First and 10. Yeah, that would be cool. I like their orange jerseys. First and 10 for the 41-yard line. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue hands off to Mike Marshall. And Marshall chugging forward out to the 47-yard line. A 12-yard gain for Mike Marshall, the 4th year back out of Cal. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Brown 47-yard line. Steelers come out 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Marshall again around the outside, and Marshall this time only gets a yard out to the 46. It'll be 2nd and 9. We will have the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals up next. Buffalo can wrap up a wild card with a win. I also like their white one that they used last season. The white helmet. That looks cool. 2nd and 9. It's caught coming across by Kenneth Berry out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 4. But I'm a traditionalist. I like the orange helmet. 3rd and 4. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue looking. Throws. And it's incomplete. They were looking for Berry. Nearly picked off by Antonio Gibson, the 5th-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Kenneth Berry, the 3rd-year tight end out of Nevada. It'll be 4th down. This would be a 58-yard field goal. They're going to go for it. Steelers going for it on 4th and 4. McAvenue in the shotgun, back to throw. McAvenue looking, throws, caught. 1st down, Ron Shanklin, down to the 27-yard line. Gutsy call, gain of 14. 1st down, Pittsburgh. I like Cleveland's white helmet, though. It looks sharp. I'm not sure I like the brown one. First and 10 for the Steelers now at the Cleveland 27. 3 receivers to the far side. McAvenue in the shotgun. 1st and 10. McAvenue back. Throws. And Talbert wasn't looking. The Bengals white helmet with the black stripes is pretty cool. A Bengal tiger is actually black and white. 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line, 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue quickly throws to Berry, and Berry, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 28-yard line. There's no love loss between the Browns and Bengals and their fans. I know that. 3:35 and counting. 5 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Empty backfield now. Big 3rd down. McAvenue back. McAvenue looking. Still looking. Needs to get rid of it. He's got all day. He's going to roll out. And he finally gets sacked back at the 32-yard line. A loss of 5 yards. Making the sack, number 90, Antonio Weston. An understatement, yeah. 4th and 15 from the 32-yard line. I think the one single scene that epitomizes that was years ago, and I'll tell you right after the field goal attempt, Garrett Brown from 49 yards, Steelers trying to make it a 3-score game. From 49, the kick is up. And it's good. The Steelers lead it 27-10. Years ago, when Sam Weish was coaching the Bengals, remember when the Bengal fans were acting a bit unruly? And he got on the microphone to address the crowd, and he said, "You need to control yourselves. We're not Cleveland." I thought that was classic. That was just so funny. I like Sam Weish. Steelers up 27-10. They'll kick off with 2:51 left in the 3rd quarter from the 5-yard line. Bringing it back, Tez Johnson. And Johnson, he's got a lane. Johnson across midfield to the 45-yard line. Nice return by Tez Johnson into Steeler territory. Yeah, that doesn't seem fair either. They do have the longer history, but I know what you're saying, though. I'm not saying I approve. Nice return, and now the Browns will start at the Steeler 45-yard line, 1st and 10. 4 wide. They hand off to Tubbs, and Marion Tubbs to the 42, a gain of 3. Let's see if the Browns can get back in this. Down by 17 with 2:33 and counting. It's all right. The Haslams have money. They can build the stadium themselves. 2nd and 7 from the 42-yard line. McAvenue under center. Not McAvenue, sorry, Green under center. Green looking. In trouble. Throws down the near sideline, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7. That was just classic. Control yourselves. We're not Cleveland. 3rd and 7 for the 42-yard line. I still laugh at that. Green looking. That was a great. Sidewatch was great. And it's incomplete. They try to get it to Miles Walker. And Samsonera knocks it away for the Steelers. It'll be 4th down. 4th and 7. 2:05 left in the third. This would be a 59-yard field goal. They're going to try it. Connor Blanchard from 59. Snap, kick is up. And that's going to be off target. It was long enough, but it was off to the right. Yeah, you don't live in Cleveland. You live in Cincinnati. That's what he said, yes. And the crowd went wild when he said that, too. That was great. That was years ago, but that was so funny. Well, the Browns missed the field goal. The Steelers still lead it 27-10. 2:01 left to play in the third quarter. Steelers will take over. Great field position at their own 49. Pittsburgh can put this one away now. The Steelers will win the AFC Central with a win here today. They'll wrap up the division. 1st and 10. They hand off to Mike Marshall. And Marshall picks up a couple of yards out to midfield. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Browns would be eliminated from the playoffs if they lose. The Browns would be mathematically eliminated. On 2nd and 8 from midfield, McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Throws, caught by Kenneth Berry, the tight end, out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. 1:22 and counting. It's too bad you work nights, TMG. It'd be great to have you here every night with Evil Dead and myself. 3rd and 3 from the 44-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. Throws. Incomplete. He threw it behind his receiver. It'll be 4th down. And the Steelers will punt with 1:08 left in the third quarter. Oh, they're going to go for it. Boy, the Steelers, they're being ballsy tonight. 4th and 3 from the 44-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun, 4 wide. McAvenue looking. Throws, caught. Making the catch, James Goodwin down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. 1st down Steelers. I need to win the lotto. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. The Steeler drive continues. We're down to 42 seconds in the quarter. McAvenue hands off to, that's Talbert. Ryan Talbert down the sideline to the 24-yard line. A gain of 16. The 4th or 2nd year back out of Kentucky. 1st down Pittsburgh. Down to the Cleveland 24-yard line. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. McAvenue dumps it off to Berry. And Berry picks up a yard to the 23. It'll be 2nd and 9. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Steelers up 27-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Huntington Bank Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. The Steelers are a quarter away from becoming AFC Central Division champions. 2nd and 9. McAvenue throws outside to Berry. Down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. Be 3rd and 5. The Browns are about to be eliminated, and the Steelers are about to win the division. 3rd and 5 for the 19. McAvenue under center. McAvenue fakes the handoff. Got hit as he threw, incomplete. It'll be the first time in 6 seasons that somebody other than the Bengals have won the AFC Central. The Bengals have won this division 5 seasons in a row. It'll be 4th and 5 for the 19. Garrett Brown will come on from 36 yards. It'll put the Steelers up by 20. The kick is up and good. Steelers lead by 3 touchdowns now, 30-10. The Bengals have won this division 5 seasons in a row, but not this season. Bengals got off to a bad start. They were 0-4. We'll see the Bengals next against the Bills. And now the kickoff by Garrett Brown from the 7-yard line. On the return is Kendall Watson. And Watson brings it out to the 28-yard line. 7:23 left to play. Steelers up 30-10. We have the Bills and the Bengals up next. We'll be in Cincinnati. We'll head to TMG's hometown. First and 10 from the 28. Browns come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun, make it 5 wide. Empty backfield. Green back to throw. Green looking. Green steps up. He gets hit as he tries to throw. Incomplete. Actually gets sacked. Be a 5-yard sack. Garrison on the sack. It'll be 2nd and 15 back at the 23-yard line. James Garrison, the linebacker, the rookie out of Tennessee. 2nd and 15 from the 23-yard line. Misty and Gracie are home. On 2nd and 15 from the 23-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green throws underneath. Incomplete. Looking for Tez Johnson. He couldn't hold on. That'll bring up 3rd down. .6:53 left. We're in the 4th quarter. 5 wide for the Browns. Empty backfield for Green on 3rd and 15. Green back. Green looking. Green throws deep. He's got a man wide open, and he missed him. Tez Johnson was open down the sideline. That would have been 6. Incomplete or bring up 4th down. Well, the Browns going for it on 4th and 15. 5 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green back. Throws outside. It's knocked down. Jake Craven knocks it down. The 7th-year defensive back out of Ohio State. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Steelers will take over. Already up by 20. The Steelers will have it at the Cleveland 23-yard line. And this one's about to go from bad to worst for the Browns, as they will be eliminated from playoff contention. Pittsburgh comes out 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. 1st and 10. McAvenue fakes the handoff. They're staying aggressive. They throw, and it's caught by James Goodwin down to the 5, a gain of 18. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh at the 5. 6:25 and counting. Thanks for playing, Cleveland. First, Cleveland doing Cleveland things. In the I formation, McAvenue under center. Play action, throws to the end zone, caught, touchdown. Kenneth Berry sitting all alone at the goal line, nobody around him. A 5-yard touchdown catch. Cleveland forgot to cover him. Watch how wide open he is. You might want to cover him next time. And the Steelers go up 36-10. This one is now a rout, officially a rout. Garrett Brown will come on for the extra point. It'll put the Steelers up by 28. A 4-possession game. Kick is up, and it's good. Pittsburgh up by 27. That's still a 4-possession game. 27-10. 6:14 left to play. 37-10, I'm sorry. With 6:14 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Jimmy Jam with TMG. Davis was here earlier. Don't know where he is now. A 27-point, 4-touchdown lead for the Steelers. They'll kick off. Browns need a miracle now. From the 3-yard line, on the return, Kendall Watson. And Watson out to the 26-yard line. Now here's the thing. Pittsburgh will win the AFC Central. If the Bills win against the Bengals coming up, the Bills will clinch a wild card. That would just leave one wild card open. And if Denver beats the Chargers later this week, then Denver is the final wild card. And we'll have all 6 slots taken in the AFC with 1 week to go. 1st and 10, Green to Tubbs, out to the 25-yard line. A loss of a yard, be 2nd and 11. I know. He needs to get over himself. Look, EA is what it is. And I agree that there needs to be competition. On 2nd and 11, Green looking, throws underneath, incomplete. Dropped by Tez Johnson. That being said, EA created competition for themselves with that college football game. So they have to make sure the NFL game is better now, because they hit it out of the park with the college game. 3rd and 11 from the 25-yard line. Green in the shotgun. And 25 is a better game because of college football 25. I honestly believe that. Green looking. Throws. And it's caught. No, Miles Walker drops it. Samson Aaron knocks it away. Now they say he caught it. It'll be 4th and 5, a 6-yard gain at the 31-yard line. Misty's back. Say hi, Misty. 4th and 5 from the 31-yard line. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Excuse me. Green throws. Caught by Corey Spencer. Out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16, and that'll be a Cleveland first down. Say hi to TMG. She said hi. I don't know if you heard that. Under 5 minutes left. Steelers up by 27. Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Green drops back. Green throws. And caught by Johnson out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 6. They're in the Steeler territory. It'll be 2nd and 4. That was one of the reasons that pissed off the NFL back then. 2nd and 4 from the 47-yard line. Green looking, throws inside, caught by Marsh. AC Marsh down to the 42. A gain of 5 would be another Cleveland first down. Pittsburgh's letting Cleveland have all this underneath. It eats up time. 4 minutes left. Green in the shotgun, 4 wide. Green looking, throws underneath, caught by Spencer. And Corey Spencer down. And he fumbles at the 31-yard line. And the Steelers get it back. Garrison ends up with the football. Let's watch the replay. Who made the hit? I think Spencer's down, though. They're going to review that. It's going to be Cleveland football. I'd be surprised if they don't review that. Want to give an early congratulations to the Steelers. They will be Sim Season 35 AFC Central Division champions. I know they're only 8-7, but the tiebreakers, they have the tiebreakers over the Bengals. Okay, they're going to review it. I thought as much. Yeah, he's down. That's going to be Cleveland football. It's going back to the Browns.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
They reversed their decision. Clock is running. 3:35 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Steelers still up by 27 points. Green, they hand off to Watson, and Watson goes down. A 5-yard loss as James Garrison comes in again and makes a play. Back at the 32-yard line, a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. Cleveland doing Cleveland things. That's my favorite line so far of 2025. I like that. A lot of truth in that. 3:10 left. 4 wide. Green under center. Green throws quickly. Caught by Spencer. 6 yards out to the 26-yard line. Make it a 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 8. Bills Bengals after this. We'll head to Cincinnati. Just waiting for this game to mercifully be over. 3rd and 8 from the 26-yard line. Green back to throw. Throws deep, and it's nearly picked off. Michael Miller, the safety, in his 7th year out of Florida State, knocks it down. It'll be 4th down. Be 4th and 8 for the Browns at the Steelers' 26. Browns going for it. They're down by 27. You kind of have to. Green in the shotgun on 4th down. Green looking. Green throws. Caught by A.C. Marsh. Out to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Cleveland 1st down. 2:20 and counting. Cleveland may score on this drive, but they're not going to win the game. That's been decided long ago. 4 wide, Green under center on 1st and 10. Green looking. Green gets sacked. Back at the 21-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning. On the sack, number 94, Travis Thomas, in his 5th year out of Tennessee State. It'll be 2nd and 17 back at the 21-yard line. Davis has joined us. 2nd and 17 from the 21. 4 wide. Steelers up big. Green back. Green looking. Throws near side. Caught by Johnson down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 11. 1:45 and counting. Neither team taking a timeout. They know the game is over. Green in the shotgun on 3rd and 11. Green looking. Green still looking. Throws near side. Caught by Corey Spencer. Down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 4th and 5. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the final score. I've already updated the standings. The Steelers are AFC Central champions. Just waiting for the final score. We're down to 50 seconds. 4th and 5 from the 10. Browns with it. Green in the shotgun. Green drops back. Green throws underneath. Caught by Marsh down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4. 30 seconds left. I'd write down the final score, but I think the Browns might score here. 1st and goal from the 4, down to 10 seconds. 5 wide. Green looking. Green throws. Caught by Spencer. Downed at about the 6-yard line by Garrison, and that's going to do it. Ball game. Your final score, Pittsburgh 37, Cleveland 10. The Steelers are AFC Central champions. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bills Bengals up next. We'll see you then.